Here we are, live from the Gata for Oratory Prep Varsity Basketball against Rahwah Varsity. Andrew, what do you think will be the key points in Oratory winning tonight?
Everything. This is a very important game for them. I'm pretty sure this depends on their county standings. So it's a definitely big game for Oratory.
Pat Conniff is going to tip it off here tonight as the Rams take on Rahwah at the Gata Hall. Rahwah wins the tip-off, and
here we go.
Court.
Best is taking it up for Rahwah at center court. Best over to McClan. Over to Davids. McClan goes for three. Goes in and out. Ball ricochets off of McDonald and it ends up in the hands of Nick Servito and then passed out to Asher Bradley.
Perone to Cook. Cook to Bradley. Bradley looking for someone. He's got Cook.
Here's Nick Servito. Asher Bradley, Pat Conniff wide open in the corner, doesn't shoot a three. Now here's Asher Bradley at the top of the paint. Driving in, won't get it, and it ends up in the hands of Davids. Now coming up the other way, McDonald. Over to
It's going to be
Best.
a travel on number 13. That's going to be Best.
Good cool down for Oratory. Definitely a chance for them to regroup and get a point, 2 points. See what Asher can do out of here.
Here's Asher Bradley.
Rams are going to look for some offense tonight. As they're going
West
to need to score.
West is guarding him.
And come out here with the win.
This one goes up, it won't go. Taken away by Davids. Pardon me. Now here's Best on the right-hand side. Throws it all the way over to West. Now here's Best. Wide open. They get the first points of the game through Davids.
Definitely has to be some coverage there on him. He was just kind of all alone down in the paint.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Andrew. I think it was a blown coverage. Pat Conniff had him and just left him open.
Now here's Asher Bradley. Over to Nick Servito. Back over to Asher Bradley. Thought about taking the three, then decided not to. Tosses it all the way across the court.
Rahwah to start the game. As John Perone's going to draw a foul.
Yeah, not a guy you want to foul, especially since he's like a really accurate shooter. John Perone at the line now. Let's see if we can get 2 out of this. Tie the game up, maybe.
Now John Perone is at the line for 2 shots. Let's see if he can get both of these and tie this game up for Oratory.
Definitely got to be better shot selection there for John Perone.
Gets the first one.
Even though he's getting 2 shots out of it, he's definitely got to keep to the threes and open layups.
And it's a tie game.
Really important there. Really important by John Perone. Good way for him to get back in the game.
And it's West taking it up for Rahwah, taking his time. He's still going, trying to toss it over to Davids. It gets knocked out of play. It'll be Rahwah ball.
Bounced by Max Cook there.
Really good play by Max. Defensive really strongly.
Great job intercepting that pass.
Best over to McClan. Here is Davids. Now it's over to Best. He's following up his own, gets his own rebound. Thrown over, and it won't go. It was thrown over by Davids. Shot was taken by West.
John Perone's working really hard, but I think he's doing a little bit too much. Kind of got in the way of Pat Conniff from the rebound there.
Here's John Perone.
Make up for it.
Off on his knee there, but it gets ricochets
almost
off
taken
of
away by
McClan.
Rahwah, but Rams got a fortunate bounce. Asher Bradley looking for space, can't get it. Pat Conniff hits it. Rams take the lead.
Really good play. Really good play by Pat Conniff. Got his guy off him.
Good play by Conniff in the paint. And now it's steal by Max Cook. Moves it up to Perrone. Perrone's got to take it himself, and it's blocked. Trevino gets the rebound and gets it to fall.
Here comes the pressure from the Rams now. Putting 6 up, 4 points up in like 10 seconds.
Here's West. Here's Best. Here's Davids. Over to West.
David's really showing off tonight.
And ball comes loose, and it'll be off of Oratory.
It's going to be a foul on number 23, John Perrone.
And it'll be on John Perrone.
Shaky game for him.
And then it comes Max Ince for Nick Servito.
Not a very good start for him tonight. See if John can come up with something else.
This shot won't get there, and it'll go Oratory's ball here. Max Cook will pass it in. Here's Asher Bradley. It's Patrick Conniff. Trying to go up, grabbed out of his hands by Davids, appealing, saying that he got all ball, but it'll be a foul on Rahwah.
Didn't look very pretty there from Asher. We'll see if he can get some points for a return.
Thrown out for John Perrone. That three doesn't get it. Wide open. Davids for an easy layup. And Rahwah put it within 2.
Yeah, not good.
See, all the way, number 5 for Oratory. Max Ince has just joined the game. He's a senior. Here's Max Cook. Here's John Perrone. This shot, that's going to be a foul.
Perrone draws the foul. It's on number 11.
Drawing the foul.
Here's Perrone. Gets the first one.
See if John can get one more out of this.
It is a 3-point game at the moment. Oh. And it won't go. Taken by West. West driving down the side. Has McDonald. He passes it out to Best. Now shot goes up by Delory, who didn't start this game but has made an immediate impact, and it's a tie game. Max Cook driving in. Got it. Back to a 2-point lead for Oratory.
That's a great layup there by Max Cook. Really got good separation and just took it away all the way up to the rim for a nice, easy layup.
Here's Best for Rahwah. He's put up a 3, following his own rebound. Over for McLean. Delory. Over to West. Delory again. This shot won't go. It's taken by McLean. And now here comes Asher Bradley up the other way. Bradley driving in.
Driving, no good.
No foul call, taken away by Delory. Has West. This one goes over to Best. It won't go. Now here's Asher Bradley driving in. That'll be a foul.
It's going to be a foul on number 25 from Rahwah. That's West.
Yeah.
The ref screaming in West's face, telling him not to even argue about it, saying it was a clear foul.
Yeah.
And now he's going to get subbed out. And number 4, Tucker for Rahwah, is going to jump in.
See what Asher can get out of this.
Perrone for 3. Doesn't get there.
Rebounded by Conniff.
Perrone, or Conniff, my fault, pardon me. Taken by Lori. Over to Tucker. He's just come in.
John Perone having a rough start. See if he can come back from it.
Here's Best. Tucker trips and stumbles. This shot, it'll be off of McDonald.
Max Ince will pick up will draw the foul, and it's going to be on number 11.
The ref's running a very tight game here. It's really holding the rules up. Just yelled at Nick Servito for getting on it for a little bit too long.
Here's John Perone. Max Cook for 3. Doesn't go again. It's going to stay a 2-point game.
That's good.
Over Tucker. And back out to the top for McLean. Now Tucker has it again for Rahwah. He puts it up. Still a 2-point
Rebounded by
game.
Max Cook and carried up the court.
25 seconds left of the first quarter. Now here's Max Cook. Gets it over to Nick Servito. Gets it around. Pat Conniff can't get it. And take it away by Tucker. Now here's Best. Here's Best for Rahwah. He puts it up. And finally, it's a tie game with a second to go. And that would be the period. But that would be the quarter, my fault.
Yeah, that was about the sloppiest quarter I've ever seen Oratory play. Especially John Perone. I think he didn't start off very well. He took some pretty unique
not a good quarter
shots,
by the Rams.
Very unique shots by John Perone. I don't think he had the best shot selection, but will he come back? Definitely. I think he'll definitely have some impact in the game.
So who do you think are the biggest players for Rahwah? Because several of their players have scored over 100 points this year. Who are those guys, Andrew?
So the first one is McDonald. He has 127 points on the season. He's definitely one of the big players, number 1. Another one is McLean. He is 82 points on the season. Number 11, look out for him. He's usually in the paint. And number 25, West. He has 112 points in the season. Number 25.
Andrew, I have to say, despite those guys scoring a lot of points, if the Rams just scored instead of putting up like 9 points like they did in the first quarter and just score a little bit more, they really won't have to worry about them because they'll gain such a big lead. But when they only score like not even double digits in the first quarter of the game, it's gonna be tight. They're gonna have to worry. They're gonna have to rely on their defense more. But if they can just generate more offense, they'll have to rely less on their defense because they'll have bigger leads.
There's Delori throwing it over to McDonald. Trying to go up and around. He won't get it. Now here's Asher Bradley for Oratory over to Max Cook. Still a tie game at 9 after 8 minutes of play. Now here's Nick Servito. Toss it over to Max Cook. Wide open John Perone. He doesn't take the 3. Now here's Asher Bradley. Toss it back over to Perone. He puts up a 3. Got it. And it is a 12-9 Oratory lead.
That's what you want to see from Perone. You know, not a good first quarter, but he hits that 3 and gets a little bit of momentum.
Like I said, John Perone's going to make a comeback.
Now here's Tucker. Up to Laurie. He's going to put up a 3. He doesn't get it. Knocked out of the air by Conniff and Cook, but ends up in the hands of Asher Bradley. Here's John Perone again. He's going to drive up this time, and it doesn't go. And it somehow gets knocked into the net. Don't know if that was off of Perone or off of Rahwah.
Always count on John Perone. Never count him out.
Now here's Best over for Rahwah. Now this shot goes, taken by McClan, and now it's a 2-point game. Here's Max Cook. Tosses it over to Nick Servito. No look pass to Patrick Conniff.
That's a great play there by the Rams. Great passing. That's a great team effort to get that nice layup.
Yeah, as you said, Dev, if the Rams could just get a big enough lead. They can only need to rely on their defense, which is a big part of their play.
Here's
I love that play
McClan.
though by Pat Conniff to go over the guy and score for the layup as Rahwah answers.
Here's Max Cook. 2-point game, 6 minutes to go of the first half. Tossed all the way back over to Asher Bradley. Gets it to John Perone. Knocked out of his hands, and it'll be Oratory's ball.
Really good good start to the second quarter.
Right now what Rahwah is doing is they're playing a zone, which doesn't allow Asher Bradley to drive to the rim where he gets most of his points.
Zervito got it!
Zervito hits the 3.
That's important. He's a breakout player. He's really got to count on him.
5-point Oratory lead. Here's Tucker.
Yeah, a travel on number 25. That's West.
Yeah, that's one of their highest point scorers. As you said, Dev, if we could just put points up and just put defense on, they'll start stressing out and they won't be as good as players as they can be.
Into the game for Rahwah is number 5. Back in from earlier is Davids, taking out Delory, number 12. Now this throw over to Max Cook, to Servito, to Conniff, back to Max Cook. All the way across to John Perone. He's going to put up a 3. Got it!
What?
With the defender in his face, Perone hits the 3.
What a pass!
Timeout called!
One thing I want to point out is Oratory comes back into the second quarter like sluggish, and then they get 22-14 as their score after they get called a timeout. Yeah, you can hear Rahwah's being getting an earful of their coach now. Unbelievable comeback in the second quarter by Oratory. That was really good play by them. I don't really have much to say on that.
Five minutes and 9 seconds until halftime. Oratory need to keep making the shots like they have to go into the half with a good result and then come back out and do the exact same thing.
If there's one player that the Oratory can keep it hot in this game, who would you pick?
I'd like to see Asher Bradley get going because right now they're getting a lot of shots from the perimeter, but if they can work it inside, get Asher Bradley, Pat Conniff going, they'll maintain this lead.
Yeah.
Daniels over to Tucker. Not Daniels, my fault. Davids.
Wow.
It's going to be a foul on Oratory. I think it's going to be Pat Conniff. No, they're going to give it on Servito.
Tough call there. Did you see that? Did you see anything but the ball getting hit?
Yeah, Rams seemed to disagree with it, but a ref saw something else.
What'd you see?
And
I thought he got ball, but I guess he didn't.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see.
here's Tucker again. Got it.
All right, let's see if Oratory can come the other way stronger. Get some more points.
6-point game. Here's Max Cook over to Asher Bradley. Conniff, Servito, Bradley, over to Max Cook. Gets the pass over to Conniff. To Servito, over to Asher Bradley. Conniff, got it.
Great team passing there by the Rams.
That was a tic-tac-toe pass.
The layup.
Here's Tucker. West over and inside to McDonald. He
Rahwah
gets
answers with a nice layup there.
Really good ball movement by Rahwah there to get those points.
Servito dashing after the ball. Keeping it, Asher Bradley putting up a 3. Got it! His first attempt at a 3 today, and he's 1 for 1.
There's your call, Dev. Asher Bradley.
Here's West taking it up for Rahwah. Over to Tucker. And that'll be a double. That'll be a travel.
On number 5. That's Davids.
Davids, another one of their starters. He's a starter.
3 minutes, 35 seconds left of the half. Now here's Asher Bradley holding on to the ball. Gets a pass half court. Being guarded by West. Over to Max Cook. Puts up the shot. Got it.
Yeah, I think Oratory's just overwhelming Rahwah right now completely. No, there's no comparison.
Up by 13. Here's Delure. Knocked out by Patrick Conniff. A big rejection
by Conniff.
And Asher Bradley puts it up.
That's what you want to see from Bradley. He
If
drives inside and goes up for the layup.
If I'm the refs right now, I would be calling the foul that just happened at Oratory's side and the foul that happened at the side where Asher just got a point. 2 plays that probably should have been called, but nope, didn't happen. Oh, wait, no. Asher getting 2 shots. Do we know?
Timeout called by Rahwah. And it's 33-18 with
Rams
3 minutes to go.
It's definitely what you want to see from the Rams as they get their offense going and just build up this lead.
We're
Do
cooking.
you like their play, Andrew?
What's that?
Do you like their play?
Oratory, yeah. So far, after the first quarter, I've loved everything they've done. A couple of passes, there's been some like crazy no-look passes, tic-tac-toe, one person, the other person, basket. There's been great times so far. If Oratory can keep it up through the second quarter, then
And now here's...
want it in the red. It sounds like it's in the red.
All right. Delure passes it out. And now here's West. Over to McDonald, back to West, back to McDonald again. He goes up, doesn't get it.
Rebounded.
Now now here's Asher Bradley.
Guys, you got to shit.
Bradley moves it up the court. He gives it to Conniff.
Out for Servito.
Servito for 3.
Doesn't get it. Knocked into the air.
What a rebound, but stolen then by Rahwah.
Oh, Max Cook down on the other side of the court. He's not getting up either. It looks like his legs tension up.
Knocked out of the air by Patrick Conniff. Off screen is Max Cook,
Max Cook's
who
off the
is
court.
limping coming off the court.
It looks like
He was
it's
laying
his-
on the ground as
like it's his left leg.
Rahwah took it down the other way.
That would be a tough player to get out, especially since
It's not a good player to lose for Oratory.
Max has been helping half of these scoring chances, and he's just been a phenomenal player. Let's hope he's not out for the game.
Lucky for Oratory, another Max came in to replace him. Max Ince, the senior. He played a little bit earlier, he got a couple assists, and then was taken out. Now here's McClan over to Best.
There's number 11, a big point scorer, one of them.
Puts up the 3. It won't go. Taken away by Patrick Conniff. Now here's Asher Bradley. Asher Bradley. Max Ince doesn't get it.
A minute and 39 left here, and Rahwah's a little disappointed right now. It is 31-18. Dev, what do you think about Rahwah's play so far?
I think Rahwah had to start off with a good start. I mean, they kept it close. It's just their offense didn't really get moving. Their defense was playing great. You know how the Rams only 9 points in the first quarter, but if they want to get back into this game, they're gonna need to get their offense going. I mean, their defense is doing a fine job. You maybe like to see it get a little bit better, but so far, Rahwah just needs to get their offense going.
Yeah, I see
Patrick
that.
Conniff fighting for the ball. Ball comes out, and then Patrick Conniff grabs it again. Now it's called a foul, and it's going to be on McClan.
Yeah, I agree. I think Rahwah was doing good when Oratory wasn't their best. That's the issue.
This is Bradley moving it up the court to Conniff. Conniff's going to take the three, and he hits it.
Got it.
Pat Conniff, I love when he shoots. It's the best thing.
Rams have a 34-18 lead here with under a minute.
Number 25 for Rahwah bringing it up now.
That's going to be a layup made by number 25. That's West. Great, tough layup.
Asher Bradley trying to hold on to the ball for as much as he can.
Yeah, if I'm the Rams here, I want to get the last shot.
29 seconds. I would stall if I was the Rams right now. I would keep the ball, or try and get as many as you can at that point.
Now,
Asher Bradley gets it.
that's
now
a great
your
shot by
Oratory.
Bradley.
16-point lead for Oratory, coming
if-
with 10 seconds left of the first half.
If you're Oratory, you want to get it back. Try to get one more point, 2 more points.
Rahwah's
West-
going to take the last shot of the game, of the half here, excuse me. It's going to go to number 1.
This shot won't
No
go.
No points
That's
there.
McDonald.
That'll end the
36.
first half, a 16-point Oratory lead. 36-20.
36-20 now. We're going to have a 10-minute break here.
So we'll be back in this 10-minute break.
See you later.
We should be back by around 2 minutes, minute 30 seconds. So we'll see you then.
All right, we are back with 13 seconds left till the third quarter. So far, it is 36-20, and in the second quarter, Oratory absolutely dominated some of the key players that really played well for them. John Prone had a breakout quarter, and Asher Bradley and Max Cook. Although Max Cook did fall on the ground, was a little injured for a few, but I'm not sure if he's going to come back on. Rahwah on the other side, they really got to depend on McDonald, McLean, and West, their top players, to bring them back in this game. If they play like they did the first 2 quarters, it's not going to be a good game for them. And Oratory's now taking the court here. Oratory, we got Asher Bradley, John Perone, Nick Servito, Pat Conniff, and Max Cook. For Rahwah, we got McLean.
It's going to be Rams ball here as Max Cook's going to inbound it. He finds Bradley, and we're underway here to start the second half. Bradley to Perone, back to Bradley. Gonna fake. And cannot get the bucket. Rahwah moves it up the court.
McLean now.
Zero step, and it's gonna...
McLean rejected by Pat Conniff.
It's gonna be Rahwah's ball here.
See if they can get a throw in. Number 5, David's gonna get a throw in here. He's gonna pass to McLean. Good drive, back to Davis. Pat Conniff blocks, and Oratory get the ball. John Perone now
moves it up the court. He finds Cook. Cook to Conniff. And can't get the bucket. Oh, stolen by Cook here.
Yeah.
Oh, and it just falls out.
Yeah.
And Cook's going to draw the foul.
Best there definitely, he had it, but then you saw it kind of slipped out of his fingers.
Yeah.
And Max Cook took control of that instantly.
Looked like a struggle there just to get the ball, just to get a bucket right there.
Yeah.
But Cook draws the foul and gives the chance to, gives the Rams
still
a chance to
no
get on the board
points scored in the
half.
first 40 seconds of play of the second half. Can Max break the deadlock here? He can. 17-point game. He doesn't get the second one. Conniff gets the ball back though and will make it a 19-point game.
This is the Rams' biggest lead of the night, a 19-point lead.
Great
Here's
play.
West.
Great play by Conniff to get that 2 points.
McDonald.
Guarded by Perone. And
This shot, he gets it.
McLean's been driving ever since the period started, and he's doing a great job
They reduce it to a 17-point lead. Ball goes out on Oratory, and Rahwah get another chance at decreasing the deficit here. Here's West. Over to McClan, over to McDonald. McDonald has it. John Perone guarding him. This shot goes air ball, taken away by Max Cook. And now here's Asher Bradley on it. Over to Nick Servito for 3. Got it! And another huge 20-point lead for Oratory, their biggest lead of the night. Here's West. Over to Best. This 3 won't go, goes off the rim and goes behind the backboard.
One key player to point out for Rahwah right now is definitely McDonald. He's been driving to the hoop aggressively. Right now he's going to come off the court, but he's been driving really well. Let's see if he can keep it up.
It's going to be Bradley here to move it up the court.
Here's Max Cook.
Conniff finds
John Perone, got it.
Gets the layup.
Now here's Best.
22-point lead here for the Rams.
Here's Davis now.
Over to Delory. This shot, got it.
Good answer
Taken
by
by
Rahwah.
West.
That's what they want to see. I mean, if you're Rahwah, you want to start scoring, and that's a great way to get on the board.
Yep.
Here's Asher Bradley over to John Perone for 3. Can't get it. Over Max Cook, retrieves it though. Here's Servito to Patrick Conniff. Can John Perone match the shot from earlier? He can't. Taken away by Asher. He gets it back off the rebound. Goes off of the leg of apparently Delory, and West diving for the ball. Not able to keep it in bounds though. It'll be Oratory's ball.
Yeah. One of Rahwah's best players, West, just put up a 3. Let's see if he can keep doing that.
Here's Max Cook. Max Cook still looking for his first points of the half. Now here's Perone. My fault, not his first points of the half. He did have the free throw.
Yeah, that's a great layup there by John Perone. He had the defender in his face, just hesitated as an extra second, waited, and got the layup to go.
Yeah.
It slips out of the hands of Best as he's trying to go for a layup.
Very good looking passes from Pat Conniff to John Perone to get
Still
those 2
a
points.
21-point game.
Score is going to be 46-25 now. Number 12, Duclair is going to get a throw in for Rahwah here. Out to
Delory over to West. To Best. Back over to West. Got it! The Best-West connection.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what Rahwah needs right now. Some big shots from some big players.
Rahwah's starting to cook with oil.
That's what they just got. Perone to Cook. Cook's looking, and he's going to dribble it himself. He finds Bradley. Bradley's going to take the shot. In and out. Oh.
Knocked out. Max Ince gets the ball over to Max Cook. To Patrick Conniff. Max gets it back, goes off the rim, and taken away by West. To Delory. Won't get it.
Confusing call there. What is the call there, Phil? What's the?
It's out of bounds on
They're going to
Rahwah.
say John Perone dribbling up the court, lost control of it, and
Or it's
went
off
out
of-
of bounds.
No.
It's going to be Rahwah's ball. John
appears-
has pleading a case right now to the refs that it went off the Rahwah defender's leg and then went out.
And
saying
it
that
appears
it's Oratory's
David's
ball, but refs say otherwise, and Rahwah inbounds it.
And it's Davids for Rahwah, who just came off the court holding the back of his head. That's not very good for Rahwah, as he's been a very good player. Tucker coming in. He played majority of the first half. So Davids had another first half injury. Now here's Delory. Can he finally get his first points of the half? He can. And now it's back to a 16-point game. Just how the half ended at 16-point advantage for Oratory. Best almost knocking it out of the air. Here's Ince over to Max Cook. Perone taking a deep 3. Goes off the rim. Now here's Delory. Going up for it, and he got, there you go, his 4th point in the last 30 seconds.
Disappointing there for Oratory. They started out with a bang. They started coming out fast. And all of a sudden, the fire got put out by Rahwah. And now they're on fire. So
Yeah, that's a great answer by Rahwah. You know, Oratory starts out hot again, but Rahwah answers, and, you know, that's what they need to get back into this game.
Absolutely. I agree. Very interesting third quarter starting right now. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. 46-32. Let's see what the outcoming score will be for the third quarter. It's going to be interesting. Will Rahwah get the upper hand? We'll find out.
Devin, what do you think is the biggest way for Oratory to hold on to this lead and come out and win this game?
What'd you say? I didn't catch you there.
What's the main reason? What is the biggest thing Oratory should do to keep in the lead in this game and hope that Rahwah don't start a comeback?
All right, so really the Rams need to keep it simple. They just got to keep on scoring, you know, get some big shots from the perimeter from some guys like John Perone, and then bring it inside to Pat Conniff or Asher Bradley just to do that, just to get on the board. As long as they keep on scoring, I think they'll be fine. But Rahwah's scoring, so, you know, you gotta respond to that, and you gotta score.
I think Oratory's best thing is their defense right now. That's the best thing they can count on.
Here's Asher Bradley. Bradley stopping at the top of the paint. And now Oratory lose the ball there. Asher Bradley still has no idea what he's going to do with it. Puts a screen up on Tucker. Max Ince can't get around. Here's Conniff. He's not going to take a shot either. Passes it back out to Asher Bradley. Asher Bradley trying to drive in. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be a travel. Not a foul, a travel on Asher Bradley.
Yeah, I think Asher Bradley got pinched by the two defenders there. He literally got like stopped in his tracks. So next time, just got to have a better selection there. See if he wants to pass that away.
Here's West for Rahwah. Over to Tucker. Best running in on his left. Tucker. That'll be Oratory's ball. Nick Servito taking out Asher Bradley. The first time a captain is going to be taken out of this game for Oratory. Now here's Max Cook, who has it.
Cook moves it up to the
Patrick
court.
Conniff.
He finds Conniff. Conniff back to Cook. You know, I'd really like to see the Rams just get a little bit more scoring going. I mean, they started out hot, but a little bit of a cold spot right now.
Yeah.
Cook goes in and out.
Oh.
I agree.
West, the ball also gets knocked out of his hands. This shot by McClan goes off the rim. And Patrick Conniff tosses it over to Max Cook.
Seems the game has come to a little bit of a standstill here. Not much scoring going on. See if Oratory or Rahwah can break it open.
Perone, and that'll be another mistake by Oratory.
Sloppy play all over the board. Rahwah is giving up under the hoop. Oratory's not made finishing plays.
Yeah,
Oratory's not doing a lot of things. Rahwah's not doing a lot of things. It's kind of
going to be a foul here on John Perone. I think he got called for a charge. I'm not totally sure. But, yeah, like you said, Andrew, it's just sloppy play right now. They're not really getting good shots off. As Rahwah gets fouled here on their shot.
But even he got the foul, but even on that, you think he'd have the layup there, right?
Yeah.
It's just no one's really locked in right now. And when that clicks, then the game will go back to normal. But
well, I guess maybe you hope he misses one, and then he gets the 1 point instead of the two.
Yeah.
You know, those points could matter towards the end of the game.
this could be what Rahwah needs to get back in it. You never know. See what happens here.
Now here's McClan at the line. Gets the first one. Having a chance to put it to a 12-point game if he can get this next shot. Asher Bradley comes back in, taking out Max Ince, who I think has played a very good game today. Now here's McClan for his second shot. And it goes in and out.
Dev, you got that right on point. He got one and he missed one.
13-point game.
Court and finds Perone. Perone to Conniff. Conniff then to Servito. Rams looking to get some offense going here. You know, they're playing well, but a little bit of a cold spot as of late.
Here's Max Cook. 360 passes it to John Perone.
Yeah, he was almost
Over to
pushed out
Nick
of bounds
Servito.
there. He was, if he didn't get that off, he would have got out of bounds, Phil.
Conniff got it.
Yeah, I was
And
seeing
another big lead for Oratory.
I was seeing a lot of passing and not enough shooting. You saw Asher Bradley's open at the top of the three line. You saw Conniff had it open a little bit in the paint. Got to get more shooting to score points in this game.
Yeah, that was a great job there by Conniff, you know, posting up and gets it to fall.
Yeah, Conniff to bring it alive is a good thing. Bring the
Here
shooting.
you go, Best to
I
taking
think
up
Rahwah will
Rahwah.
hold it here and try to get the last shot of the quarter.
Nah, with 29 left, maybe. You never know. Looks like they're going for the points.
Over to Tucker. All the way over to
He's gonna
Best
shoot
from
it.
Tucker. This three, got it. And Rahwah have another big sign of light. They're down by 12 again. They can hold on here, force Oratory to not score in the next 12 seconds, and hopefully make a couple stops and get themselves back into this game. Now this goes from Asher Bradley and a 14-point game. And now a shot at the buzzer It won't go. It's taken by West.
Yeah.
That'll end the third quarter.
Great job there by Bradley, you know, maneuvering it through traffic and gets layup to fall. That's a great job there.
Yeah, I think Pat Conniff and Asher Bradley really brought it back there at the end. If they could both really take that play and put it into the final quarter here, then Oratory should be able to close this one out successfully.
50-36, 8 minutes left to play.
If Rahwah has a chance of coming back, who do you think the player is going to be to bring him back? Who do you think it's going to be? Top three, who do you think it's going to be to bring him back?
For Rahwah, it's got to go to your big guys. You know, you got to go to McDonald, McLean, maybe get Davidson in the game, you know, even West. I mean, Rahwah right now, starting the fourth quarter, I mean, they've only got 36. They're going to need to get some more offense going.
Yeah, you got to get the best West connection.
While getting their offense to go, they also need their defense to make stops. And I think that's more critical here. They need to make stops so they can have the chance to drive down the court knowing they're still in this game.
Yeah, if I'm Rahwah right now, I think I'm more worried about my defense, you know, holding the Rams to keep this game close.
Yeah.
I mean, their offense is doing a good job as of late. I mean, that was a good third quarter by them.
I just think the Oratory defense is lockdown right now.
Yeah.
Unless they, yeah.
There's Delory going up.
As
Knocked
you said,
out
right
of
on
the hands
point.
by
Conniff with
Conniff.
the blocked layup. And Rams
Now
bring
here's
up the
Patrick
court.
Conniff over to Perone. Now here's Max Cook.
Oh.
Delory kind of gets nudged off by Cook. And now he drives in and makes it 52-36.
Only expected from Max Cook. Only expected.
Here's Best. Going up, doesn't go, and Best showing signs of anger. And now knocked out of the hands by Best. Is able to get it. Taken away by Servito, though. Servito looking to drive away. Now here's John Perone for three. Doesn't go. Conniff isn't able to hold on to it. Best is able to keep his feet out of bounds while holding on to the ball. 7 minutes left to play. West puts up the shot. He gets it. 52-38.
Here's Cook now moving up the court. He's going to take it himself and then dishes it out to Perone.
That'll be
Perone's
a
gonna
travel
get
on John
called.
Perone.
A key
For,
player to point
travel.
out. A key player to point out right now for Oratory is the big man under the net, Pat Conniff. He has been as much as a lockdown player as anyone could be. Anyone drives in, they haven't been successful if Pat is under the net. Number 22, Pat Conniff.
And here's Cook now moving it up the court.
Now here's Max Cook.
And he's got to get the layup. Timeout, Rahwah.
All right, boys. Let's think about this. There's 6 minutes left, 54-38 here. You think Rahwah is going to just call it, or you think they're going to try and battle back?
If Rahwah wants to get back into this game, I think they're going to need some big shots, you know, from outside the three-point line. You know, knock down some big threes. And if they can do that, yes, they can get back into the game. But they're going to need those big threes just to climb back into this game.
Also, you got to think about the offensive perspective from Oratory. Rahwah might put up points, but if Oratory just keeps putting up points, it kind of just levels itself out.
Mm-hmm.
So if Oratory can keep defense and offense up, and Rahwah can't keep defense but have some offense, it's got to be equal. If it's not, I don't think Rahwah is going to get their way tonight.
Yeah, and we know the importance of this game for the Oratory in their conference, you know?
Yeah. Especially if they lose this game, they couldn't win the championship. But if they win this game, they still got a shot at it. So it's a big game. It's good to see them winning. See if they can finish this game out.
6:13 left. Rahwah have the ball. And touching on what you just said, Andrew, what are other key reasons why Oratory should be winning these games?
They should be. I mean, as long as they get their offense going, I mean, their offense is very good, and their defense is legit. I mean, their defense, whether it's Pat Conniff, you know, or John Perone, even Max Cook, they're all great defenders, and they really help the Rams. You know, if they're struggling to score, their defense keeps them in the games. But
yep, notice
Cook driving in.
right
And
now,
Asher Bradley gets it. It goes up and down.
it's gonna be a jump ball.
you notice once McDonald gets on the court,
No, it's
Rahwah
not.
starts scoring again. He's their offensive director on that team.
It'll be
Right now,
Oratory's
though,
ball.
the Rams just got to worry about scoring. You know, if they just score, this game's over.
Barone over to Conniff. Knocked out of the air by McDonald.
That's
Taking him out
something
of
you
the
don't
plan.
see often. The big man getting blocked.
This goes out.
Tough call there. Not something John
No,
wants.
no. It's gonna be a foul on Perone.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Now, McDonald has 2 shots for Rahwah. His first one doesn't go.
McDonald expected to make all these. Let's see if he can. 54-40, 24-point gap.
And Max Cook is able to grab it here.
20-point gap,
Now there,
I think.
Perone over to Servito. Conniff over to Perone. Driving in, got
Oh, wow.
it. McDonald slamming the backboard, trying to block the ball. He's not able to.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a great layup there by Perone. You know, McDonald did a great job defending, and yet Perone's still able to get it to
19-point
go.
gap.
Tosses it up to Servito, and that's an easy layup.
That was
18-point game.
a great throw there by Bradley. You know, I mean, I don't think you could have thrown it better. But if McDonald went up for it, thought he had it, didn't get it, and Servito just takes it and puts it up for a layup. That's a great job there
Yeah.
by Bradley.
Oratory might be closing this one out. 4 minutes left, 58-40. It's almost a 20-point game. So, see what happens here. Again, Pat Conniff under the net. Just an electrifying player. He hasn't really done too much wrong today. John Perone, another player. He woke up after the first quarter, and now he's on fire. We'll see what Oratory or Rahwah can do. Hopefully Oratory can just close this one out, win the game. Maybe the best West connection can come back. Some good points there. But I don't know, it seems risky. Seems not risky, but it seems like it's going to be a mountain to climb.
And this is a game they need to win. They haven't been winning every single game recently. They've been up off and on wins and losses, back and forth. You know, they started off the year several continuous wins. I believe they're 4-0 to start off the year, and then they got their first loss, and then a couple losses after that, and then we're here today. And, you know, getting this big of a win is going to be very good for this team.
Yeah, it's going to be a big morale boost, especially for key players.
Here's West. Over to Davids. And for Delory. And the ref says he was out of bounds when he touched the ball. He did run out of bounds coming over to catch the ball. But I thought he was in bounds before he had touched the ball, but clearly not.
Duclair didn't look very happy with
Oratory's
himself.
ball. Here's Max Cook. Over to John Perone. It won't go, and take away by Davids. Toss it over to McDonald. To Delory. Over to West. To Davids. Davids, it'll go off the rim. Delory gets it and one as well.
That's a great play there by 12. That's
Duclair.
Delory.
That's Delory, yeah. I mean, he just went up for the layup, and he has a chance to make it a 3-point play.
I've been calling this kid Duclair the whole time.
He gets it.
Great 3-point play there by Rahwah, and they answer. I mean, they make it a 15-point game. They could have a chance.
58-43, 4
All the
minutes
way over
left.
to Max Cook. Servito, Patrick Conniff out to Asher Bradley. won't go off the rim.
Oratory slacking off here.
Was wide open on the other side of the court. Doesn't pass it to him. Now he does, and he's able to get it.
Yeah, no, Oratory slacking off. They're not playing how they were. They got to keep continuing this game.
4 minutes left of this game. Max is being triple teamed, and Oratory called a timeout.
Oratory slacked off. They went from cooking with gas, oil, and gravy, and now they're cooking with absolutely nothing. They just went from great to okay, like in an instant. So they gotta figure things out really quick.
Yeah, it's just sloppy there. I mean, they had the chance to close this one out right now, and just they missed a few shots, open shots, and now we got ourselves a game. 13 points, 3 minutes. I mean, you could see Rahwah get back into this. I mean, although that's very unlikely, Rams still, you just want to close this out and get out of here with the win.
Coach Daugherty talking about some offensive plans.
What do you think there about Bradley not giving the ball to Barone to take the three, instead taking it himself? Because, I mean, they're both wide open.
Well, Asher did have a guy on him, but I feel like I would pass to John. He's the better. I think he's the better shooter, but I think Asher made a good choice. I mean, it didn't go his way, but there's no right or wrong. I don't think they were both wide open when they got the ball.
Asher Bradley over to John Perone. Conniff to Asher Bradley to Max Cook, back to Asher Bradley. Oratory just passing the ball around, just trying to figure out something to do here. Now Cook kind of drives in. He's being double teamed, puts it all the way over to John Perone. Are they finally going to put up a shot? Not yet. Conniff, they're still passing the ball around here. Ball gets knocked out of his hands by Davis, then goes off the toe. Asher Bradley, and he kicks the ball out of play on accident there. And it'll be Rahwah ball as Delory is going to pass it over to West. There's still time for a comeback here. There's still plenty of time. Now here's McDonald for three. They need this. They got it. 10-point game. They've reduced the deficit to only 10. And that is huge for Rahwah. There's Pat Conniff.
Man, old McDonald's really getting back to work now. He's really starting to drain threes to get points. It's a 10-point game now.
Here's Bradley.
Yeah, it's just the reason why you can't catch.
Conniff. Now he puts up the shot. Now, he misses it.
It's just the reason why you can't count Rahwah out. I mean, they're a great team.
All the way over to Davids. They need this here too. And it's saved by McClan. Here's West. Over to McDonald. Can he get this one? No, he can't. So Vito grabs it out of the air. Conniff, they pass it back to Max Cook. And a late foul called.
They have to cover McDonald more. McDonald is on fire right now. And that was the first three I've seen him miss this quarter. Yes.
Now, Servito's going to pass the ball in. Still a 10-point game. Perone gets it over to Asher Bradley. It'll be a foul call, and it'll be Oratory ball again.
A lot of cheeky little out-of-bounds steps here.
Gonna call it on 5 there. It's gonna be Davids.
2:14 left here.
And it's gonna be Servito here to inbound the ball.
Here's Asher Bradley. And still Oratory are needing to get more points here because they still need to get at least 1 or 2 more big shots here to solidify the points up, in a sense that they need to get more points. They need to shut this game out until it gets too close.
2:01 here. 10-point game, 58-48.
Looks like right now Rahwah is just going to foul Oratory until they can send them to the line.
Yeah.
So they can get the ball back.
Smart here with 2 minutes. Definitely smart. Now a minute.
Fouled again.
Yep. It's going to be, that's McDonald. Oh, no, excuse me. That's West.
I believe we're going to see a lot of this here, but it might take up the entire rest of the game here. If they keep fouling them, They still need to get the ball back, and by they I mean Rahwah. Now there's a timeout called by Oratory.
There's one thing you need in this game, and it's the basketball to score. And if they're not going to give Rahwah the basketball, there's no points. There's nothing going to happen for Rahwah. They're just going to end the game.
So Oratory's coach, Connor Doherty, has been here for several years. What do you think the tempo that he set for his players here at Oratory, Andrew? What do you think the tempo that Oratory's coach, Connor Doherty, has set for this team and it's really, I think that it's shown very much of their success so far this year, but what do you think it is that he's telling his players?
I think the thing he's telling them, I think when he came here, he brought intensity and hard work. I think he's had a lot of experience coming in, and he taught these guys, older guys from the past and these guys now. He's taught them the game really well, and he's brought a really okay organization to be a pretty good one. So let's see what happens here in the last minute.
Servito over to Asher Bradley, and West isn't fouling him here. And now there is a foul called to McDonald. Will be another Oratory ball, and they're going to go to the line here.
That was 4 seconds of play, and then that was a foul.
Oratory need this. Wait a minute. And Asher Bradley is up right here.
Bradley gets the first one to go.
Here's Asher Bradley. And he gets it.
60-48 Rams here as Rahwah inbounds the ball with 1:50 left. And that's Davids. Can't get it to go.
Now here's Conniff.
Rebounds and gives it to Cook. Cook finds Bradley.
Bradley has Servito all the way across the court. He isn't able to get over to him. And it'll be Oratory's ball again.
Another 4 seconds of play, but then that's a penalty. Foul, sorry.
And now Asher Bradley's going to the line again.
Man, I can't believe we figured this out with a minute left in the game. Just dealing with some technical difficulties here, folks. Sorry about that. Asher Bradley to the line now.
Asher Bradley again. Can he get this one? He can. Makes it a 13-point game.
61-48 here. A minute and 36 left.
Now there's Delory. He puts it up, won't go. That'll be 2 shots for Delory. A minute 32 left of this game.
Crowd cheering for Cole. Very surprising appearance. See if he could.
Delory isn't able to get the first one. Kind of walks away from where he's on from the line. And now he comes back and he's ready for a second shot. And he doesn't get the second one. Conniff retrieves it. Passes it out to Asher Bradley. All the way over to Jean Perron on the other side of the court. Tosses it over to Max Cook. And they're saying he was behind half court when clearly he wasn't.
That might have been one of the shakier calls. Max Cook was clearly 100% over the line. But the ref just felt the need to call it, so nothing I can challenge.
Over to Delory.
So the Rams give the ball back to Rahwah here with 1:15 left.
West with a deep 3, air balls it.
And it's going to be Rams ball after the 3 that's no good.
Here's Max Cook. Double team, tosses it over to Nick Servito.
Minute and 9.
Over to Conniff, and again, he's fouled. And this last minute of this game is going to be a very lengthy minute because they just keep fouling them. Even though they're up 13, Servito, they need to get these to close out these game.
Yeah, this has been the longest fourth quarter, last 2 minutes I've ever been through.
Servito makes it a 14-point game to make it 15. He got it. Oratory take a 15-point lead. Coming in with a minute left to go.
63-48. If I'm Rahwah, I'm just packing my bags and going.
Yeah, Andrew, I agree with you. Those two layups by Servito.
My fault. It's not a
sealed it.
15-point game. It's a 13-point game.
Yeah, you
Asher
see
Bradley, not McDonald, is staying on his side, on the other side of the court. He's not even coming back to defend, and now he does.
Rahwah's losing all hope.
They're just going to let the time run out.
McDonald is not.
And Cook is going to hold it in the corner
game's
here.
Quite frankly over.
Now they're still passing the ball around a little bit.
There's 32 seconds left. I mean, might as well try and get a cool looking three in.
And now Asher Bradley and Davids just letting the time run out. It's being a very quiet last minute.
Very
They're
quiet
just
in
letting
here.
this time wind out as Asher tosses it over to Max Cook. And that will do it. Oratory going to win this game 63-48 at home. And another big win at home for Oratory. 63-48 is your final score here. Oratory take another win. And that'll do it for tonight. Oratory 63-48 win.
Yeah,
over
that's
Rahwah.
a great job by the Rams here. I mean, they got their offense going after a shaky first quarter, played solid defense like they've been doing all season, and they're going to walk out of here with the dub.
Yeah, I think Rahwah's could definitely have some stuff to work on, but at least the season's not over, I don't think. So just got to look to McDonald, Best, and McLean to really lock it up.
Anyone else? Anything else?
Nope. That's all from the Gator Hall here tonight. 63-48.